What in particular are you looking to accomplish out in Las Vegas?
Yeah, first, I just want to say that, my thoughts and prayers are with the families that were affected in the situation this past weekend out here. So just want to say that. But, my expectations, I'm excited. I'm excited to, I've been in the gym with the guys, got to know a bunch of them. So I'm excited to just get out there, get back on the court, and play some 5-on-5.
Any particular goals that you have?
I wouldn't, say specific goals, but I just want to go out, show I've improved, show I've gotten better, and, have a good game, have a couple of games.
What's that process like for you when you're getting with a group of guys that you've never played with and you're all trying to build some chemistry?
Yeah, it's tough. It's always tough, getting in a new setting, a new team. All these guys are going through this whole process. Some guys have done it for a couple of years. Some guys it's the first time, like me. So, it's hard. It's never easy, but, I think we got a good group of guys and, a lot of good players, so it should make it a little easier.
Cooper, from your opening press conference the other day, and Jason Kidd's sitting next to you, and he's emphasizing he wants you to handle the rock a lot and play some point guard. How does that make you feel, and is that something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think, Coach Shire trusted me a lot last year, and I handled it a lot. I didn't bring it up a ton, but, in the half court I handled it a lot and, set up a lot of different actions. So I think it's something I can do at a high level, so I'm excited to just, experiment and do some new things.
You and Ryan are, a few of the many Montverde guys on the Mavericks now. I don't think you guys overlapped or anything, but do you have any familiarity? Did you know him before this or anything?
I didn't know him, no. He was gone before I got there, but that's something that we've been able to talk about and connect on. And, Ryan's a great player, incredible passer, can really score it as well. I don't know if people realize that, so I'm excited to, get on the court with him.
Now that you've had some time to actually experience Dallas, what are your initial impressions of the city?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Excited, it's an incredible place to live, to be. So I'm excited to, continue to explore Dallas and get settled in.
At your intro presser, you said that you're excited to try new things this summer league. When Jason Kidd was talking about you, he looks at failure as an opportunity to learn. So just with the pressure of, being drafted number 1 overall, how much is it that you have support from your head coach that you can try new things and there's some space there?
Yeah, I think it gives me a lot of confidence. Obviously, having that kind of message and confidence from him, just knowing that he's going to trust me to, try some new things. And, we've talked about him just telling me that, you're going to go through some failure, but he's not worried about, mistakes or little things like that. So just, pushing through, exploring new things, trying to get on my shell and do different things on the court. I think I'm excited to just kind of try that out.
What stood out the most from this first summer league practice?
You said what?
What stood out the most?
What stood out the most? I think just a great group of guys, to have as teammates for summer league. I think a lot of teams can get caught up in just worrying about themselves and, playing ISO, different stuff. But I think we got a good group of guys that, really just want to play the right way and